Hey guys, I'm Chou-Tac from the designsketchbook.com, and today let's draw this sketching tip. Draw the body first in character design. So great things to do when you get started is to look for inspiration, and we are going to draw her. Where is my seat? Right here. So from this seat I'm going to draw that person here, that illustration. So when we are beginners, sometimes we don't want to use reference picture, being too proud, having too much ego. But you should, because this is going to be a great shortcut to make progress. So today we are going to draw this person, this character from the history, I would say like a history book with some Asian culture, to our own style, to some style which is more like a fashion posing. And as you can see here, I started with a straight line because her pose is quite straight. It's quite, there is not much curve going on there, but I'm going to work at the static poses for now. And what I like to do is when I draw the head first, I like to add a bit of some detail on the eyes and the mouth because it gives me some kind of confidence for the rest. And then I go and draw something much smoother, and I'm building up the body. So I start with the chest, and then I visualize basically the waist here, and then I'm going down. Then I carry on with the other members of the body. And as you can see here, when I have been drawing the arms, I have been like identifying like kind of the bones. So it gives like the articulation, the way that this person is going to pose. And then I have this main pose. I'm going to draw on the details. I really like the hat. This is actually what attracted my attention. So let's start to draw it from now. I'm drawing this little purse with guiding with some curves. I'm adding some details here and there. And most important is that I have been starting this sketch not with the hat, but with the pose of the person. It's like you are drawing first the model below, like you want to draw gloves, draw the hand first. You want to draw a shoe, draw the foot first. Even though in shoe design there is like what we call the shoe last, which is a standard form of the foot. So this is what is going to help you to drop the pose, to drop the proportion of your character when you draw the first model, when you draw the body first. This is how then your brain will be relieved from all this information, and you will be able to focus 150% in creativity. Okay? So first, draw the body of your character design. This is going to be a very important rule. If you want to make very fast progress as a beginner, that's going to make a lot of difference. Now I'm adding some hatching for the contrast, in giving me some gray values. And it helps me also to having more contrast to pop it out from the back. And as you can see, I didn't go too much into the details. I quite like having a rough sketch. And now I'm going to show you the body, how I got built it. So the main idea is that when I draw the body, I don't draw just the outline of it. I'm thinking of it in 3D volume. Like you can see, every single form is actually a volume. The arms is an assembly of cones and axes. The two legs could be simplified in another cone, an inverse cone. And this is how it's going to help you if you draw your model in 3 dimensions to more understand how the clothes are going to play around. I know that in fashion design there's a lot of sketches that are just made in 2 dimensions, but if you go through these 3 dimensions, here a quick tip for the hand, I like to separate the index with the 3 other fingers. It's going to help you a lot to visualize and draw these hands so much more easy. So it's another small tip. So I draw the bones right here. So to go back to the fashion design illustrations, is that most of them are made in 2 dimensions. But once again, if you draw them with an approach like animation, cartoon, comics, how people draw in 3 dimensions is going to allow you to make different poses as infinite as you want. And this is going to be so much more fun. And once again, you will better understand how the clothes is going to drop on your hips, on your shoulders, and so on. And I know there is one famous fashion design school that my friend used to apply for, and she has been rejected just because she didn't know how to do in 3 dimensions the model pose. She was just doing them flat, like most tutorials and design school are going to teach. Then she go and study, she improved her portfolio, she learned how to do 3 dimensions the models, and she got accepted. So what I'm doing here is to draw a side view, and I'm adding some more curves, and there's a lot of what we call S-curve to give it some dynamism, because the body is very organic, and this is what I want to show. The front view was very static, but I like to play with the side view with a lot of curves to bring in some femininity. So here the base on the body is quite like oval, but the rest on the side view is very dynamic. Okay? Dun, dun, dun. This is this line of movement. We can feel some line of actions. Even if it's static, this person seems to be in movement. And this line is a gravity line. This is what I call for the stability. This is what is going to help you to show that this person is standing with stability. And basically, it's like the line which is just at the bottom of the throat. If you drop it down, see how it drops on the foot, on the shoes, and to see if your person, if your character is well balanced. Alright, so that's it for today. Hope you enjoy it, and see you for the next tutorial.